If you don't have anyone on your email list right now and you're starting an email list today, how do you get people on your list? Like, did you do anything specifically when you first started, or did you already have like a small list of like people you've worked with before that you just kind of added? Like, what would you recommend people do?
Well, I don't think you should add people that haven't given express
Yeah, don't
permission
do that.
because I think that's against the rules. The email police will come to your door and put you in
Email timeout.
yeah, MailChimp zoo jail. Well, there's a couple ways you could do it. You kind of have to zoom out and look at your whole like marketing plan. Like, what are you doing as a whole?
Hmm.
A lot of small businesses are doing, relying on networking and referrals. And so it's like, if you are networking, then maybe there's an opportunity for you to speak at an event. In our community, we have like these lunch and learns with the local chamber. Sometimes there's opportunities to sponsor networking events. You could be the host for like the Redmond Chamber does a coffee clatter, and you can put a thing where it's like, hey, there's a giveaway, but part of the giveaway is your, signing up for my email
Hmm.
newsletter. So I think like that's like two ends of the spectrum. On the one end of the spectrum is you're like giving something away to like get their email. Now there's a couple different ways to do this, but I think like that example where you're just like hosting an event and you're saying, hey, if you put your name in the basket, you get a hat or something, at the
Hmm.
end. That list is not going to be very like well qualified,
Yeah.
right? And so that might be worth it though, because of the 100 people, 20 people might still stick around and say, man, I'm somewhat interested in this stuff. And so that's like a good like wide funnel way to like try to get some people in the early days. However, if you host the event and you only get 10 people to sign up, that kind of brings us back to the example of like, you have a very small list, but they're actually engaged. Like they chose to show up to your event. They chose to give their email at the end. Like those are the people. I'd rather talk to those 10 people than that 100 people. Although, sometimes you gotta, kind of go for both ends of the spectrum. So I would say, the different ways I've gotten people to sign up for my email list have been through different things, from events to, hosting events to doing talks, and also like having lead magnets on your website could be a great thing.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people are fans of pop-ups, but there's something called an exit intent pop-up. We've all seen this before. You're about to leave a site, so you're going to hit that back button, and this little thing pops up and it says, before you go, why don't you check
Hmm.
out our 5 reasons for why SEO isn't dead yet PDF or something like that. And then people are like, I mean, it's just my email, I can always unsubscribe later, right? And
Hmm.
so that could be a way that you can get people on your list.